On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning beat the Maple Leafs 4-2 for their 6th straight win. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Thursday, February 26, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning were back in action for the first time in 20 days as the Toronto Maple Leafs were in town. The Lightning would score twice in the first period, but both goals were challenged by the Leafs and found that the Bolts were offsides prior to the goal. So it was scoreless heading to the second. But the Lightning did strike first.
Right circle. It is Gonçalves. Left circle to Stu. In front. Point! Shoots! Score!
Well, this one should count.
He waited for Stolarz to go down, went wide on his forehand, and shoots it in.
It was Point's first game since January 12th, and the Bolts led 1-0. Then 51 seconds later,
Stu digs it free in the Lightning near corner. A little pass on the left side is handled by Gage Gonçalves. He'll tap it out. Kucherov to center. Kucherov back for Gonçalves, a breakaway. Gonçalves in alone. Score! Gage Gonçalves! And there it is! Assist number 700.
Do you see that?
Nikita Kucherov.
You see that? Arma Ekman Larson just punched Gonçalves.
For Gonçalves, it's his 7th of the year, and Nikita Kucherov became the 9th fastest player in NHL history to reach 700 assists. It was 2-0 heading to the third.
Brayden Point wins that puck, left circle. High slide Gonçalves, right circle. Kucherov! Score! Kucherov! Well, he had his 30th goal taken off the board in the first period. That should be number 30.
It's the 9th time in Kucherov's career he's reached 30 goals. That's tied with Steven Stamkos for the most 30-goal seasons in franchise history. The Bolts would miss an empty net goal, and Toronto would score to make it 3-1. But 11 seconds later,
Stolarz stops it by the Toronto net. Dumped it up the far boards. Gonçalves a keep left corner. In front, Point! Shoot, score! Point! On the pass from Kucherov! The Lightning get that goal right back and make it 4-1.
For Point, it's his 13th of the season. It's his 46th career multi-goal game. That's tied with Vinny Lecavalier for 4th best in franchise history. Toronto would score again, but the final would be 4-2 as the Lightning win their 10th in a row at Benchmark International Arena. Assistant coach Rob Zettler.
I actually thought the first period, our execution wasn't great. I just thought we fumbled a few pucks, gave them some opportunities. Vasi made some key saves early in the first period. And then I thought we started to find our game in the second and third period. I thought we controlled most of the play in the second period, played a lot in their end. Nylander got behind us a couple times, but other than that, I thought we were starting to be pretty good, started to move the puck around a little bit and started to control the play.
Andrei Vasilevsky made 32 saves. He earned his league-leading 28th win of the season. Vasi is riding an 18-game point streak, going 17-0-1 in that stretch. Brayden Point returned to the lineup after missing the last 11 games with a knee injury.
We've really gelled together as a team, and I think guys have really bought into their roles on this team. And I think for the most part of this season, definitely our runs, we've been playing smart with the puck and not giving teams chances and just kind of waiting for ours. And hopefully we can get back to that a little more tomorrow night.
Condolences go out to head coach John Cooper, who was not at the game. His father passed away earlier this week. He will not be at tonight's game either, as the Bolts are in Carolina to conclude this back-to-back. Jonas Johansson is expected to get the start in net tonight. It'll be his 100th career game. It's the Lightning and Hurricanes tonight in Raleigh. It's the second of 3 meetings between the teams this season. The Lightning won 6-4 on December 20th in Tampa. That was the start of this stretch of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss stretch that the team is on now. This matchup is the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. The Lightning have 80 points through 56 games this season. Carolina's at 78 points through 57 games. Puck drop is scheduled for 7:10 p.m. Eastern. The game will be televised on The Spot, Tampa Bay Channel 66. Our radio pregame coverage begins at 6:30 on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. You can join your fellow Bolts fans tonight at our watch party presented by Cigar City. We'll be at Ferg's in St. Pete with the party starting at 6 o'clock with plenty of giveaways. For more info, go to tampabaylightning.com/watchparties. The Lightning will return home Saturday night for Black Heritage Night as the Buffalo Sabres are in town. Limited tickets still remain at tampabaylightning.com.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2022.
Warren doesn't have a shooting lane. Feeds foot right point. Left circle feed. Score! Stamkos! What a pass from Cal Foote!
The Lightning would beat the Predators 3-2 at Nissan Stadium in Nashville in the Stadium Series game. It was the first time the Lightning played outdoors. They did so again just 25 days ago in that 6-5 win over the Bruins at Raymond James Stadium. Happy birthday to Martins Carsums, who played in 18 games in the 2008-2009 season. He scored 1 goal. And to Barclay Goodrow, who played in 63 games from 2020 to 2021. He scored 6 goals and won 2 Stanley Cups. Thank you for listening to The Daily Strike for Thursday, February 26, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is Hockey Day.